He'll just
just a little
couple delicate knots
onto a silk doily.
Yep.
Yeah, and then he
says,
folds it up
tut,
and
tut,
eats
tut,
it.
tut, tut.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then he blows his brains out, and then the next guy comes in to clean it up.
And then the seat goes down on its own. It's great. This podcast should be American. 110% fucking blood red American. What is it? What would qualify as really lame music for you these days?
I really lame music. I guess if I was listening to like the old Train album or something.
Is that like Drops of Jupiter?
Yeah. Drops of Jupiter. Like, I mean, those songs are dope, but
They're classic.
yeah,
They're
classic.
timeless.
But if I was just like listening to Drops of Jupiter as I was working, everyone would think I was pretty weird.
Yeah. Various items would be thrown at your faces. You gents good?
Yeah, I think I'm very good.
There we go.
My headphones are pretty loud. Maybe we can turn those down.
Should
Yeah.
I turn this hat backwards so you can't see that it's a Yankees hat?
Yeah. How does that work?
We're not sponsored by the
trademark.
Yankees, so
Yeah.
so we're good. Did that turn down your headphones? I just tried to do something.
There's no snare.
How do my biceps look?
Yoked, bro. Is that creatine? HGH? What do you got in there?
I'm thinking about doing creatine.
Is that
actually.
Pez?
It's all piss. Amir pisses into my biceps and sort of like inflate them like a turkey baster.
It's really. Have you seen the guys that do the synthol stuff? They inject their muscles and it makes them
Just
look massive. Dude, Alex, real quick, we'll officially start this at some point, I promise. Can you look up synthol? SYNTHOL, I believe. It's massive. Like in Brazil, they're doing it like crazy,
Really?
and these guys are getting like completely deformed calves.
So they're not
Looks
like
a
actually
sack of
strong.
groceries
It just
falling
like
out.
looks.
Yes,
Oh,
and
dear.
it's like an artificial pump. Some dudes will put it in their dick.
found it.
And, yeah, well, that's
Barack
actually
Obama.
Oh dear.
that's not that bad, considering some of these guys. But
It
yeah,
looks
you can
like he's
see his
wearing a
traps.
hoodie underneath his skin.
Yeah, it looks like someone stuffed one of those airplane pillows into the back of his head.
Oh,
and now he's got that
no.
folded back there.
Yeah, that's not okay.
But there's no real muscle there whatsoever. Like that
He's
guy
not wearing
would
a
have
shirt
trouble.
because he actually can't wear a shirt.
Put it
There
on.
wouldn't be a shirt that would fit those biceps.
Pretty
Yeah,
impressive,
that's why.
right?
Like, I like being as jacked as I am. Like, I don't think I
As
can.
jacked
I don't
as
think I
you
can
are?
get another like inch on my buys because then I wouldn't even be able to get like a single shirt on.
You could. Wow, your arms look really thin on this.
Well, it's just the lens though.
yeah,
It's just the lens. I like that you guys are so far apart. Like it's a high school dance. You're leaving room for Jesus. Who
this
set
look
this
weird?
shot?
Does this look weird?
It looks like, yeah. I feel like you guys could get, if you don't, I mean, it's up to you.
Oh, yeah,
But I do feel like you're leaving,
But that's not like.
it's like a Disneyland ride and you're waiting for the ghost to appear in the mirror between you
Oh, yeah.
on the way out of the haunted
Yeah.
mansion.
Doesn't it
They
look
wave?
like this? Just
hate that
looks like
part.
I'm double jointed. If I
Right.
just do that.
It kind of, yeah.
All right. So
Whoa!
Check
Whoa!
this out.
Oh! No! That has gotta hurt!
Oh.
Ah!
But that's just a very normal thing that anyone's arm could do.
That's crazy. Crazy the way you make it appear, though.
You're single jointed.
David blaming me. I got this. My doctors told me at birth that I was going to be single jointed. I live with it. I sit with it. Someone said that the camera removes 10 gains, so that explains.
Yeah.
That explains the size. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
Jake and Amir. Pleasure
Hey.
to have you guys here.
Thanks for having
sitting
us.
down.
Yeah,
How's-
totally.
How's your world? How's your day? How's your life?
It's going well. It's really,
Yeah.
really nice out.
Those are two like the questions. How's your day and how's your life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Aren't
different.
they one and the same each day?
You live day to day.
You try to live a little bit
I'm
better each
having
day.
a-
That's
a
all you
good
can really
day
do.
today, and my
Today's a
life
good
is
day?
good, yeah.
What is today thus far for the two of you gents?
We've had different days so far, wouldn't you say, buddy?
Yeah, I usually exercise in the morning, and Jake saves it for the afternoon.
Yeah.
Are you a morning or an afternoon kind of guy?
I'm a mourner.
Yeah, you got to. I feel like you got to wake up and go
I'm
for
setting
it.
the precedent. I want
Oh,
the
yeah.
world to shudder when my feet hit the ground.
Yeah, I want the rest of the day to be bonus time. It's like I've
Yeah.
already exercised. Anything that happens from here on out is gravy.
Including cookies and business deals.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
In that order.
It's always every good business deal is done over a Chips Ahoy handshake.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
really nice idea.
That's why when
Welcome to
Jay-Z's like
business, baby.
vanilla wafers in the villa, that's like that says it all because he's like having cookies and then also meeting people at
And
his
he's probably
Italian estate.
dipping them into dairy.
Oh,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like he's
Like full on with
Don-
his
vanilla
fingers in.
wafers like into milk.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
the whitest snack.
Yeah. Vanilla wafer. What a dry cookie that is.
It's really dry.
I liked it actually. I used to like grind it down like to like the white
get
middle,
a
and
grit,
then I
right?
and then I dunked it. Then that like because the exterior is almost like a barrier to milk entry. So I used to like grind it down and then expose the white, and then I would dunk it. It would get soft. Put it back in my mouth.
This is the question that you
So my
asked,
day's
How's your
going
life
well.
going?
How's your
How's your life
life
going? And you would do this dipping technique was happening
Yeah.
when you weren't getting all of the pussy? When was this in your life?
Oh no, yeah, this is way before
pre
pussy.
all that
This is
pussy.
like when I was 18, like way before anything ever happened.
I think that you see the outside of the cookie as a barrier
Yeah.
to the delicious innards.
It is. Well, if like a good cookie is crispy on the outside and gooey on the inside. What are you
Is it?
looking at me for?
I'm
you-
just wondering how much pussy you're getting now that you've left the vanilla wafer practice behind.
And I'm straight to Chewy Chips Ahoy because I don't have to wake.
Getting
I can
business
get
done
straight
now.
to it.
All right, so Amir, that's how your day. In
I actually don't really
life
like
is.
Chips Ahoy.
Jake, what about you?
I woke up, I got coffee, I answered some emails, made a smoothie. I'll tell you the biggest change in my day and my life so far is that I got a Squatty Potty.
Oh,
Have you heard?
my
you
friend
squatted?
turned me on to a $16 piece of plastic about 3 years ago.
Oh, 3 years.
Oh,
You-
I've been on the squat game for a
No
minute now.
shit.
Won't squat in the gym. Skip leg day. We'll squat while I'm shitting though.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let it pass on through.
Dude, well, how do you shit in other toilets now? Because it's been like a week.
I hug myself like I'm a victim.
Yeah.
Do you?
I just kind of hold
Yeah,
it up by the.
crouch.
No, I don't. I don't hover. I make do. Look, I spent.
Right.
You make doo-doo.
do.
Yes, do.
And no. Yes and no. Please never. Can we get some wafers in here, please?
Yeah, can we get a
We're gonna
vanilla
do
wafer
business.
in the villa?
I spent 30 years or so shitting like anybody else in North
Yeah.
America. Wrong.
Of course.
And, biologically unsound. So I can figure it out. I can make it happen.
We were able to shit. We didn't die of not shitting for the last
I wasn't backed
30
up
years.
for 30 years.
No, yeah.
So how did you get turned on to the Squatty?
Honestly, it was like I watched the commercial, and before the commercial was even done, I had opened a new tab in Amazon. It was the best.
Do you know about
It was the
advertisements,
best
by the way?
advertising that's like how an advertiser dreams of advertising working.
In his head, he's like, when we have the
Right.
diagram of the way your colon just completely flops
They won't
loose,
be able to help themselves. They'll just click and order, and they'll get some for their families. And that's
we're going to
fucking-
insert 5 seconds of silence so they can scream their credit card number at the screen.
Yeah.
Because
And
they
here
are
I-
going to want to shit like this for the rest of their lives.
Now
Shut up
I'm
and
on
take
your
my money.
podcast, and I'm promoting it for free. This is
Actually,
Squatty
today's
Potties.
episode is brought to you by Squarespace
Thank
and
God.
Squatty Potties.
Oh, yeah.
All right, sweet. Can I have some money then?
But
So I just don't feel like I
do you have you tried his Squatty?
I took it once.
against.
Go on. You took a shit in his toilet, or you
Yeah.
took it
I
from
took
the
the
restroom
Squatty
to bring it to
to
your
my
You
bathroom.
guys share
You
a
took
bathroom
it-
at your place?
You took it to your bathroom?
Yeah.
Wow. I just figured you would have shit
That's
in my
kind
toilet.
of a violation, I feel.
I'd almost prefer.
It's a shitstrument. You don't remove another man's shitstruments.
It is removable.
I'm happier that he took it to his bathroom to shit rather than shit in my toilet. And I don't know why. It doesn't really matter because only my poop goes in my toilet. So it's not like my poop's better. Like it's all poop and not. But whatever. Hey, thanks for doing that.
But for your brown diary, you want to know, is that piece of corn, was that your tracer or his? You
Right,
can't
yeah. No,
cross-contaminate. So what happened in this one with your one sesh?
It was okay. It didn't inspire me to use it ever again because I feel like
Did you
I'm
do
leaning-
it right?
I think it was a little higher than I thought, so I was almost like leaning backwards, like falling back. I feel like I
I'd
don't
love
need
to
it.
shit with you just so you can. I just want to make sure you're using it.
It wasn't a great
correctly.
shit to begin with. It was one of those where I like probably forced it a little too early. Like I
Yeah.
should have waited 2 hours and gotten 100% of the shit out, but instead I did like 75% of the shit. I'm like, great, now I'm gonna have to shit again. And
Usually that
an
doesn't
hour.
happen on the Squatty Potty. It's
You got to learn
full
to crawl
elimination.
before you sprint, baby. And I feel like this was someone handed you a deck of cards. Suddenly you thought you were David Blaine, and you
Yeah.
had an ace of spades coming out
Yeah,
of your
I
asshole.
should have waited. I should have waited.
You
It
gotta be
wasn't
careful of
ready. I wasn't ready. I'll use it again when I'm fully ready.
Good. And make sure you don't remove it this time. Now, do you
Yeah, sit on my throne.
do you stand as a platform and hover over? By the way, you're on.
No.
This is minute 3 of shooting the shit. With Jake and Amir.
Ah, nice.
squat in the shit?
Because I will sit and then elevate my legs. I'm
Yeah,
too
that's-
lazy for the full squat,
Wait, what do
which
you
is
mean
the right way to
elevate
do
your
it.
legs?
Is that
you-
really the right way to do it?
The right way to do it is to kind of sit and hover over a little bit,
Hover
like
over?
actually hold a squat, pop a squat.
Wow.
What are you talking about? How do you do that?
The bowl is here, the rim. You have your rim, and you hold a.
oh,
squat.
you're with your arms. You hold your.
If there were ever a reason to incentivize the video version of this
Wow.
podcast, it's
Wait.
you hold the squat.
Oh, you're. Oh,
You
wow.
squat. Yeah.
But the feet are so far ahead of you, you'd fall backwards invariably.
Well, no.
You'd
No,
have
the-
to
you
put
can-
the squatty potty on the
You
left
can
and
move
right of
the
the
feet
foot.
are movable.
When you
but-
do a squat, your ass should come back a little bit. and that should be enough to have you elevated. But the problem
Maybe
is
I
that you're
put
going
the
to have a splashback issue.
Did you put the Squatty Potty all flush against the toilet?
If you're going to hover over, you do that. If you're
Got
going to
it.
sit and do your legs
Got
forward,
it.
then you scoot it forward.
I scoot it forward. I
scoot
scoot it forward.
Got too
Yeah.
many candies to crush.
My toilet's too low.
I can't hold a squat for as much as cell phone
Yeah, I don't
gaming
want
as
to.
I'm
I don't
doing.
want to eliminate. That's my time. I don't want to make it go faster. If anything, I want a device
No.
that'll make my shits go slower. I want to
Hey,
savor those moments.
There's no. I will still. I'll shit in 10 seconds and sit for another 5 minutes with nothing coming out.
Well, that's the problem. That's actually what leads to hemorrhoids.
No, I thought the excess pushing is what leads to hemorrhoids.
Well, when you're
if
sitting
you're sitting
on
on
there,
the toilet and you're
gravity
pushing,
is pushing down on your muscles and veins down there. You're not supposed to sit for very long.
interesting. I thought it was sort of like the squeezing and the clenching and the unclenching of your anus that bursts the
You
blood
make
vessels.
shitting sound like such a violent battle.
I'm
Like you're
saying-
a
no, I would
300
never do
Spartan
that.
warrior shielding up to
I-
go for. And one too many wafers. Here we go.
the wafer shit, man.
Oh man,
It's all milk coming out of Amir.
just pure dairy.
Dear, out of my dairy air.
And on that note, my friends, thank you for coming on the podcast.
Are we going to talk about something else? I thought this was all talking about shitting.
No,
and-
we have questions. People have sent them in, so we're going to get to it
Are
right
we talking
now.
about peeing
Great.
next?
How is that? In terms of an I love Shark Tank. That is my favorite show on fucking television.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
if you
love
guys
Shark
watch. I love it. I love it.
I
to
only
death.
watch it on airplanes, and when I do, it's like 8 episodes in a row.
And what a great gift.
Yeah,
What a great gift.
I feel like
binge, yeah.
I'm traveling through time and space.
It is my favorite
It's
show.
Just one of those things.
And if someone went into, well, time is being spent.
That's true.
If I don't know
He
why I'm
meant
defending that statement. I don't know why.
He meant only time.
Oh, fair enough.
You haven't reached space.
Yeah.
If someone went into the tank with the Squatty Potty pitch, has that happened? I feel like I've seen every Shark Tank episode. I can't imagine them saying, "Hi, sharks. I'm here seeking $450,000 for 5% of my plastic."
Yeah, you want to see Mark
Nothing
Cuban
company
test
take a
it
shit.
out?
Yeah, exactly. Herjavec would hop right up
Yeah.
and get on his IO-Hawk and lean over and
well-
just hover on over to the Squatty Potty because it is a 5-cent piece of plastic that you paid, what, $20 for, $16?
Yeah, it was either like 18 or 23
The
or
fact
28.
that it was more than
doesn't
5
matter.
cents is crazy.
It also
High
it comes in a
margins,
box,
right?
With literally, like with no brand, like
Nothing.
anything else you order on Amazon, you open it up, it's like another box, and then there's like instructions and a pamphlet. I opened this box up, just a piece of plastic, nothing else in the box, no.
and a note scrawled in Chinese in blood on a Post-it of
Help
like,
me.
please help.
Yeah.
Please, I can't translate this. I don't have time for
No
that.
instructions necessary.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing. There
No
was nothing.
assembly required.
That is true.
It's
It does
just
come
it's
one
just a
piece.
phone book.
What a markup, though. What a goddamn markup.
Yeah, well, I
Great
tried
margins.
to before it got there. I just used the shoebox to like test out, like, because I was so curious and I couldn't imagine shitting not squatting for the 3 days I waited for it to come, and I was like, I have to put my feet
Slid
up.
a Skechers and an Air Jordan box
Yeah.
there, and
It
you're like,
was-
let me approximate
Oh
the
no,
platform.
he shit in the box.
It was a New Balance. It was a New Balance box, and the box that the New Balance came in, and then also, just a little box, just a music box.
Okay, did you fill were the boxes empty because they would have collapsed if you hovered properly?
And yeah,
and they did.
and they did.
So you said, I gotta spend the dollars. I gotta get.
And it was like, it wasn't. I didn't have high hopes for the Squatty Potty
I was
because
like,
I was
if
like,
this
that,
works, I'm writing a BuzzFeed article. This is a life hack, guys.
Yeah, dude.
Don't throw out those New Balance boxes.
Yeah, what does the Squatty Potty provide that like anything else can't? Is it just the fact that it tucks away?
Yeah,
curved a
it
little
looks
bit.
like it's appropriate in your bathroom rather than like I just have 3 extra
Couple shoe
boxes in there. It's like it's not really a life hack if it makes your life
Look, these sacks of rice.
really only marginally easier.
These sacks of brown rice were only $1.50 each. I've just
Yeah.
got 4 of them. It looks like I'm protecting my toilet from a flood.
Sacks
but
of
I,
brown
I
rice.
put my
That
legs
would
right up
work.
on them, and it's good to go.
I actually had an idea, an invention. Am I allowed to pitch that right here?
100%.
Because I don't think you need the
Can
Squatty
you put,
Potty
I'm sorry.
sliding.
Can you pitch it as if you're coming into the take?
All right, now
and
sharks.
Amir and I are here.
Yeah, sharks. You all know the Squatty Potty. We all love the Squatty Potty. What's something that you don't love about the Squatty Potty? Its appearance in your bathroom. Would you say like it looks like you're either training a toddler to use a toilet or you're an elderly person that doesn't know how to use the
Yeah,
toilet?
it's almost like a stepping.
Yeah, it doesn't look.
Sharks don't interrupt the pitch. They don't. It's not a.
It doesn't
it's a one
look
to many.
appropriate in the bath. You can't be a swinging cool bachelor with a Squatty Potty inside your toilet, you know? But is there a problem? There is a solution. The Squatty Potty toilet seat, which has little pedals that will come down from the seat so you can achieve the squat.
Sounds like you're getting a haircut.
But then also, yeah, exactly. And then they'll tuck back in.
Right, just a little collapsible.
Collapsible. You will hide them back into the toilet itself.
Oh, a toilet with wings.
Yeah.
So who wants to take this number 2 to number 1? Sharks. Who's with you? You need like a right, like
Right, sorry.
Yeah.
who wants to circle the bowl and be flush with cash? Who wants?
Really awesome stuff. I can't
Okay.
do another one. Those are all. This idea is not shitty. This idea is we'll go poo poo on the Squatty Potty.
Yes. Yeah, I think. And have you guys been to Japan?
No,
Have
never.
you've never?
Never.
Have you taken a Japanese shit like on a toto, like on a fully automated
I've
toilet?
shit after I had
Well,
sushi. Is that a Japanese?
That is a Japanese. Yep.
Okay.
Then you did it. Yeah. If you can smell the wasabi, it counts.
Oh yeah.
No, they have like it's like the Cadillacs, which Cadillac is a weird standard now. It's the Tesla
Oh.
of assholes.
Yeah.
they've
What do they
got heated and massaging seats.
It's great.
What?
Dual like bidet type systems.
I'm
that
all
will
for the
spray
bidet.
you. It will do. You can adjust the intensity of the spray. It can
yeah.
react
Do
to
you
the
ever not
full
do full
thrust.
You
intensity?
go
Full
full.
thrust.
You go
All
full
the
and
time.
hot.
I want to taste
Full
it.
and hot.
I sit on the toilet like I'm drinking tea. That's how deep it
Boiling
goes
fire
in my
hose
ass.
water straight up your
Just
butthole.
out of my nose. I want it so hard.
When you wake up in the middle of the night and the heater has your throat a little scratchy
Yeah.
or a little parched, you want to sit on that thing
Yeah.
and quench it.
God.
They're amazing. You can go to Little Japan here and go buy them for a couple $100. Slap it on your toilet. You will that plus a Squatty Potty will blow your mind. You will shit through
Wow.
space and time.
Do you do that?
I have one that's going to be installed. I finally pulled the trigger on it, but it's a full replacement.
Wait, so what does
Like,
it
it's
do?
a full replacement.
He told you it
heated,
heats, it massages,
massage,
and bidets.
bidets.
It
days.
massages your butt cheeks?
No, like your thighs, everything.
Wow.
Like it'll ripple through, right? Cool. It has a cooling function, and it has an iPod attachment.
An iPod attachment?
So you can plug your phone in and charge it while you're taking a shit.
It's got to be for an iPhone 4. Is it a...
No, it's lightning, baby.
Is it? Oh, my
it's
God.
lightning.
And
you
this-
know it's lightning.
And this is all for somebody who knows that you're not even supposed to
Yes!
touch the toilet. You're not. You're.
Yes.
You're
Oh,
supposed to be
automated
a full
seat.
squat.
Automated seat.
Up and down.
Up and down.
Wow,
Full service, baby.
that's really nice.
Full service. And then a small Japanese man comes with white gloves and a
that's
small,
amazing.
teeny tiny pewter
I feel like
hammer.
that's really what you're
He's got a
paying
little
for.
silk cloth, and he will tap the end of your penis just to get the extra drops off.
That's
Oh,
really
that's really
nice.
Because who wants that in their
Yeah.
pants or on their? You don't want that.
And again, the hammer is made out of pewter.
Pewter.
I see.
Pewter, very delicate metal.
Got it. Got
It's a Warhammer figurine. They just took the little hammer from him.
Oh, I
they
see.
hand paint it whatever color scheme
And he
you
knocks
want.
the top of your shaft or the
It's
underside.
right on the bell, right on the top of
top.
the tip
The
where
bell.
it
The top of the
splits.
tip.
He'll just
Yeah, just a little
couple delicate knots
onto a silk
Onto a-
doily.
Yep. A
Yeah,
little
and
cloth.
then he
He says,
folds it up
"Tut,
and
tut,
eats
tut,
it.
tut, tut."
Yeah, and
Yep.
then he blows his brains out, and then the next guy comes in to clean it up.
and then the seat goes down on its own. It's great. It's full service. So college humor.
Yeah.
No.
That was the thing you guys did, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I remember that.
I loved every Jake and Amir episode, and I hated you guys. I think I told you this when you were here last. Like I don't know if you were aware of
Yeah.
G4 or like what we were doing, and you probably weren't because no one was.
No,
we were.
Oh, okay. We were so jealous. We were so pissed because you guys were so funny and so good, and you were on a platform where anybody could just press a button and watch it, and we were so envious.
Oh.
And
But you guys were on TV. We were
which
jealous
sounds
of you.
yeah, it's the grass is always greener, and
It's
then
so
you
funny.
find out it's AstroTurf.
Right.
Like we were. I mean, I don't know. We were making next to nothing, and we were available in 50 million homes, which meant 1,000 were actually watching. You know, like that was the thing. And so for us, it was like I can be on anything and watch your stuff. And goddamn, we were so
interesting.
so jealous.
That is funny because
Yeah.
we were always thinking like, oh God, we're just like on the internet, and I mean, we loved the internet, but we're like,
Right.
we got to get on TV. That's the mark.
That's where
of
our
right because the
parents
internet was the
know.
fad. Everybody knew that,
Right,
right?
yeah.
And the TV is going to be here to
Whatever
stay.
happened to the internet?
I don't know. I don't think the tube
I
got
think,
clogged.
I think people still use it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm always using the TV. I'll email on my web
You
TV.
post
There's a lot of,
TV?
like, your
Remember the
your
web
Snapchat
TV?
is a TV show, right?
Yeah. Guys, follow me on Snapchat, Amir Bloom. That's AMIRBLO.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
come on, dude.
I just
Come on, buddy.
I
Man.
can't get enough. Of this
Alex,
app.
is there an issue with his mic? Is it muted? That sucks. It's weird if that happens. But what I loved, like, because I hated you because of creative insecurities and jealousies and everything else. So it's like I was hoping every day that you guys would die, like in a car fire together.
It was
Both of
close,
us?
yeah.
Oh yeah, both of you.
Because
Yeah.
the web series would have been ended if only one of us died.
No, because Streeter or someone else would have gone in there, or
Right,
and it'd been
that's
fine.
true,
And,
that's
you know.
true.
And plus, you
we
like
really have to both die.
you're very handsome. You were
Thank
very
you.
funny, very quick. The camera loved you. You were there, and there was.
Yes, dude.
Amir Bloom on Snapchat, folks.
That's BLOOM. BLOOM.
No, you guys were both so fucking great, and I saw that dynamic, and I loved it. But I couldn't hate because as I did some research, like you guys, it's true. It was hard work. You guys really.
It was hard
You
for
were.
some.
It was the only thing we
Were
would
you
know how to
you were
do.
an intern?
Yeah,
Or you
I
were
was
like
an
a
intern.
fucking intern, which is great. I started as a PA. Like I know that hustle, and then you were brought in. Were you brought in to do on camera stuff or what?
No, just as a writer.
Really?
Yeah, we were all brought in as writers. None of the College Humor cast.
Was supposed to
Wherever
be on
on camera
videos.
talent,
Yeah.
right?
We're
Yeah.
we only made videos when we were done with everything else, and then only when those videos started getting like watched is when our boss was like, "Oh, we should put them on the website."
Yeah.
And then like somehow that grew into a much bigger job than we had ever signed up for.
We
But-
could have been like, it's kind of amazingly fortuitous because none of us were like antisocial and ugly, where like a lot of comedy writers are. Like
Yeah.
there's no reason for College Humor to have hired like 8 people, not necessarily attractive people that were good actors, but
There was a
attractive
photo
enough.
shoot. That was part of the process.
Right.
You guys had to lean over keyboard suggestively.
But it,
Oh,
wa-
yeah.
it could have been, but it wasn't.
I performed sexual favors to get the job.
sure, yeah, the internship.
Yeah. We could have easily all been like afraid to act or like not into it or
Right.
like just like.
Well, were
know.
you guys at first, or no? Was it playtime for you, and then it was a boss saw the potential? Or?
I think
Yeah.
Amir had done a little more like video stuff. I did not like acting at all at first. I really hated it. But I mean, nobody else was going to be in our videos, so we really had to.
Yeah. We also had to shoot it and edit it ourselves because nobody was going to do that either.
Right.
And then at a certain point, it becomes fun. You're like, oh wow, these are like going up, and like 100 people watched it, so I want to make another one. This is awesome. And we just kept on going.
What was the first video that popped for you guys? Do you recall?
I think when we put our videos on YouTube is when more people watched it. I think our most watched video was Monopoly, which was like an episode we shot in like half an hour before a live show, which
we like completely ran out of ideas, and we're like, oh, here's a Monopoly board.
Yeah.
And we like didn't even write a script. We just did like 10 quick cuts of some joke on Monopoly.
Right, and I think Kunal shot it. Like our friend who's just a programmer and developer at College Humor shot it for us. He was just holding the camera, and then we pieced it together really quickly. And then like everyone's like, Monopoly is my favorite, man. And it's like, and we love that. Oh hell yeah. Vanilla wafers in the villa. Can we get? Where's the? Oh wait, the person that gave me the.
Oh yeah, we need. You're popping those peas, son. Popping those peas.
How come I don't get a Shure SM7B? You're giving me a.
Well,
a
to be
different
fair,
one.
I didn't.
You guys, someone ran out and got these as soon as he started talking about vanilla wafers?
Yeah.
Because you didn't have them in the kitchen.
No, they weren't. They weren't on standby.
All right, cool. So, first of all, what's the rest of that verse?
Vanilla wafers in the villa.
Yeah.
Still alive. Still that something.
Yeah.
Living the life.
Wait, that's
Vanilla
what
wafers in the villa.
Glad you shined a light on this path.
really?
Jake? Thank you for that. So.
I thought it was like vanilla wafers. How you know I'm about to kill it? Whatever. Anyway, do you guys want to know about this? About the health?
The
yeah, I mean, the
nutritional
college humor
value.
stuff is fine. So you guys did college humor, and now you're doing your own thing, and we'll get to that. But let's
Yeah.
talk
All right,
about
cool.
vanilla
Yeah,
wafers.
this is more important.
This is great. I didn't want to get to know you guys on that level
yeah.
at all.
What do you think the number one ingredient is? The most
Nilla.
Nilla.
Is it artificial Nilla?
I would say wheat or flour.
Probably. Well,
Very nice.
yeah. Is that number one?
Enriched white flour.
Ooh,
It's
enriched?
unbleached, enriched flour.
Unbleached.
Unbleached, enriched. What what does enriched mean?
I don't know, but I
How
bet
is-
it's not good for you.
Right? Like, what
Yeah.
is that? Is regular flour like
This is like what they warn you about nowadays.
Yeah,
You're
right.
supposed to eat like only stuff you could pronounce, all natural, and that's
6
the opposite.
ingredients or
yeah.
right
I
sort
can
of things,
pronounce
right?
niacin. Like that's fine.
That's which one is that? That's an
I think it's in
ingredient.
flour.
But do you know what niacin is?
No, I just remember my dad used to rub it on his arms when he had a rash.
Oh god.
So
Yeah, he could have just used Nilla's.
ingredient number 2 is sugar.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what was going to be my first guess.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Sugar, then soybean oil, then high fructose corn syrup,
Oh,
which is
That's
just
the
yeah,
sugar.
we
one.
gotta get it
That's
in
the
there.
one you have to avoid.
That's
That's
it.
sugar again.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Are you guys healthy eaters? I mean, I ask as you're tearing into the packet of Nilla wafers, but
We try to be
Yeah.
for the most part.
did that
Yeah.
change when you came out to LA? Did that change?
yeah, LA, it was definitely an LA change.
Was it really?
I was always into like working out and exercise, but I used to like work out to earn shitty meals, and then I realized like, okay, I'm pretty much staying a little chubby.
Yeah.
Like you don't earn.
You're not realizing a single gain.
Yeah, you don't earn a whole bag of
I'm
sea
not.
salt and vinegar chips.
If you
See how I'm grinding?
Yeah,
it down?
I was just gonna say, please. I'm glad there's a pop guard to shield the audience from the way that looks, but I almost want you to swing the mic out of the way so we can show
So-
how you do this grind, because it is
Yeah. So
it is it's like a piece of plywood being put on a sanding belt. Here, yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Guys, if you are listening to the audio only, you made the right choice this
Ew.
week.
Is that really what
But
you
that's
do?
what he does. Yeah, I know. I know.
the white
this.
is exposed.
You are
I
a
know
chipmunk.
this because I do it.
You do
What?
it too?
That's why when you said it, it upset me so much. Because I do it. And then when I get it down to that point, I can't chew it. I got to put it on my tongue, press it against the roof of my mouth.
Yeah.
Like a fucking communal wafer,
absurd.
and let it dissolve and slide down my gully.
Yeah, I hate vanilla wafers. Never liked them.
Have you tried that technique though?
No.
And have you tried Lady and the Tramping one?
How do you hate this? This is just a vanilla little cookie.
I don't like vanilla.
Wow.
What?
I don't like the flavor of vanilla.
Is that? Can you? Who?
That's like-
why?
That's like not liking music.
Yeah.
It's on the
Well, I
same-
also hate music.
Oh, okay. Well, then that makes a lot of sense.
Vanilla is just like the first flavor. Everyone likes vanilla, and then
It's
like,
a root flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
It's a root
I think
flavor.
isn't it like it's vanilla or chocolate?
Why does it have to be either? Can't it be both?
It could be. I like chocolate a little bit more.
A little bit more. You hate vanilla.
Well, I also don't like chocolate.
Oh my God! Are
I'm
we
glad we're
listening
getting.
to this?
I'm glad we're getting to all the hard-hitting questions.
All right,
that
so
the
like my
Wikipedia's
internship
gonna
at
be
College Humor
updated.
started in 2006.
Vanilla or chocolate? I prefer neither.
Oh, so you guys did you had the hashtag to try to get the TBS pilot, right?
Yeah.
And then I think we both have failed True TV pilots in common.
Oh, really?
You failed
Oh, I
True
did one
TV?
that never saw the light of day.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
You shot one.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
What was it called? What
Yeah.
was it?
I can't say because it's still being shopped.
Oh, it's one of
oh,
those.
nice.
It's a really good one. It's
That's
good.
great.
It's good, and they were great. Like they gave me some rope.
Yeah. No, it's
Snap my
nice
own
to have
neck
the
with it, but
opportunity.
yeah, we
Yeah.
did you guys not? I thought you guys got to film a thing.
We did, yeah. So we had our show at TBS. It was all but dead. We tried the Greenlight Jake and Amir hashtag. TBS was undeterred and killed it. But
Unwavering in their
yeah.
hatred of your concept.
off with their head.
We're like, here's hundreds of thousands of people who would watch it. We're like, we don't care. We
Yeah.
don't care.
What was the issue there? Was it
It's
that
so-
it's not on trend with them? It didn't go well with Pete Holmes or whatever they were
When
doing at the
we-
time, or
It's
what
like,
was
I
it?
have no idea what
They didn't give you any sort of feedback.
I think it was when we created
there's-
it, there was like a certain amount of regime, a set amount of people there. And then by the time, like 2 years later, where we shot it, everybody was gone. And they're like,
Right.
we don't want that old thing. That's attacked to those
it's
old
all-
people who aren't here
That's the thing
anymore.
that people don't really know, right? That like there's an executive that's like in charge of your show, and she's like, or he's like, I love it. We're gonna get something with you guys, and they are making a show to sell to their boss, the head of the network. So the day we handed in our script, our executive left. So now we've got nobody at the network that wants to sell the show to the boss. And then after that, I think the boss left.
Yeah, there was a new
So
boss.
then
Of
a new
course.
executive and a new boss comes in. And they're like, and we're like, we have a script. And
They're
they're
like, who are you? You don't talk to us.
This is my bottle of water. My parking will be validated. You will hear me. It's
Yeah.
like, no.
Yeah,
no.
they owed us nothing, and they also come in to like fix the network. That's like, hey, we don't like any of the projects they're working on, so we were screwed over there.
Even though 89%, this is maybe not even that hyperbolic, 98% of all projects fail.
Right.
They're going to have one in the hopper that might work, but every time that door revolves,
true.
people
Like-
come in and go, oh, this has the stink
With
of
stats
anybody
like
else,
that,
so you're
you might
out.
as well just say yes to everything.
Just give it a
And,
try.
yeah, sure. Like it might as well be like if you order a pilot, then that should be the same as ordering a series.
Yeah.
because it's all
a crapshoot.
Or do it and put the pilot out there. I can't believe how much money is wasted on like Vimeo links that will never see the light of day
Billions.
outside of a
It's crazy.
password.
I think networks spend billions of dollars
Sure.
creating shows that either never get seen because it's just a pilot, or get like 6 episodes and then canceled.
Yeah.
Right. And then a lot of the time you're like, can I show it to other people? And they're like, no.
No,
Yeah.
that's ours.
Because what if we're wrong?
Yeah.
We don't want to look like idiots.
I broke
Putting
up with you,
food
but
on
you
the
don't get to
top of
keep
the
your stuff.
It's putting food on the top of a trash can, and someone is like, "Oh, can I try that?" And like, "No, I threw it away."
Yeah. But I'm starving.
I ordered it. And you should really.
There
make
could be
your
You're not
own.
gonna eat it. You're
Yeah.
full. You just.
They're pouring water on it. Get
Why?
out of here.
No,
Maybe
it's all
people will
wet.
like it. There could be a channel of just failed pilots, and it would be just as good as
Yeah,
the shows that
it's
are
called
successful.
NBC, right?
Oh,
What?
yes,
Shut
Oh,
yes,
shit! Never
Yeah,
gonna get
Web
a
is in
job
the
there
building.
ever again.
Sorry, what did you say? I missed it. I was screaming.
Thank you.
It was what?
I don't know. I just saw Nilla wafer explode into the air. Yeah, it's insane. You've got basically a year and a half tops
Right.
to fully execute any idea at a traditional network, or else you're fucked. They're
Yeah.
all gone. I remember there was Xbox Entertainment Studios. Did you guys ever take a meeting with them?
No, but I heard about people that did.
Massive. They were
Yeah.
throwing around 1.5 mil
So much money.
for a treatment. Like
Yep.
for give me a 15-minute vision of what this hour-long drama would be. Here's $2 million. I certainly didn't get one of those
Right.
wheelbarrows, but
We're
like
looking for the next Breaking Bad. Go ahead.
exactly. We want all that stuff. So they spun up massive studios. Nancy Tellem, ex-CBS, I believe is where she was, head of this division, building out studios, all these pilots. I'm like, Steven Spielberg's going to do a Halo thing. They're doing Seacrest is producing a soccer thing. Amazing.
And-
so I start taking meetings and, okay. Oh, we like these 3 ideas. Okay, we whittle it down. We got
Hell
the one.
yeah.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
great. And
One sheets.
oh, this studio is closed. The whole studio is closed?
Yeah, we lost $100 million funding 10, 15-minute
exactly.
pilot presentations. Of course we're closed, you
Close.
idiot.
Like literally to the point of like showing up, being like, "Hey guys, so where are we on in development? Because the contracts are coming back. There was only a few red lines on the
Right.
last one, and they're literally putting staplers into fucking boxes."
Meanwhile,
And I'm
if,
like,
if they just tapped one YouTuber or one guy from Vine, they would just have the most popular TV
Take that
show.
$1 million, split it into 20 micro budgets, and give
Yeah.
it to people who can actually fucking create. And if you know the algorithm, you know the numbers, 95% aren't going to work. Great.
Yeah.
So hedge your bets and find the 5 that do.
Yeah, just make
and then
20
give
as
them
fast as
even more
possible.
money.
They should let you run a network. Then you would maybe greenlight our pilot or
I
something.
made that argument for a long while, and then G4 turned into Esquire.
All right.
So yeah, we were saying that entire thing. Like G4 was taking risks on. I don't know what happened at college. Well, how did it end with College Humor with you guys?
I mean,
As much as I'd love to invite you on my podcast to talk about me and my journey,
Yeah.
what happened with? Are you guys on speaking terms? Do you still
Yeah,
do
we're
stuff for
still-
them, or are you
yeah,
still employed by
definitely.
them, or
it's almost like, it was like a
your
college-
body language immediately shifted to tell me that like it didn't end as cheery as either of you would like.
It was like,
Or you're- or-
it's good. We love it.
Or there's a line of something in a contract that says you can't say things, which is fine. I'm not going to poke and prod, but
it's-
there's something here.
There's nothing like that juicy, but we basically had to quit because we were just going to turn 40 doing Jake and Amir, and like this TV show was maybe going to happen and maybe not, and
The
and,
TBS
like,
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, College Humor would always own Jake and Amir, so if we ever wanted to do anything like big and on our own, we needed to leave. And it really felt like it was in a college relationship where you're not with the person you're going to marry, and like, why are we still with this?
Yeah, so nothing was bad, but at the same time, if we're not going to get married, maybe we should just break up while we still like each
That's like the third time I've heard that sentence in the last year. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Most
So-
of the other times it was me breaking up with a girl, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wait, so you had to separate, but they still own Jake and Amir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and do you still do those videos for them or no?
Not well. So like after
go out
we
and sell a
quit,
sponsor thing, or-
we shot the pilot.
Right.
So so they were back in our lives for that. They produced the pilot, and then every once in a while they're like, let us know if a sponsor comes in and wants to do a Jake
Right.
and Amir thing. Like we did some AM PM videos. So, and we ended the series. The one thing that they asked us to promise when we were ending it is to not have either one of us die.
Yeah.
Which was our first idea. So there's like always a chance that they can bring it back for ad sale stuff, and if a TV show were to go someday.
I remember when we were coming up with different, like, how does the web series end was the question. For a little bit of time, we didn't know. And, like, one of the ideas that I came up with that was probably too outlandish is that Jake and I get into a car accident together, and when we wake up, we're sharing the same body.
Like I thought it was we're sharing for the rest of the time we're sharing the same heart. So like I'm gonna die But like Amir volunteers to like use his heart to save.
Graft him to me. Just graft him on me.
And I remember the visual for the rest of time. I'm just in a wheelchair, like barely alive, but I'm being kept alive by you pushing it. We're sharing a heart. That's my worst nightmare. I can't. Kill me. Kill me.
No, that's illegal. So we'll move in together.
Amir's so happy. It's the best thing ever for Amir and the worst thing ever for me.
I love it. So then you make the move to LA for the pilot?
We made the move to LA just because College Humor was moving out, and it felt like the right time to move to LA.
And whose idea was it to get a space and share it?
Space and share it?
Yeah, to get a place that you share, like
mine.
A living. Yeah,
I think when
because that's a commitment. This is
because Amir wanted to. When we found out College Humor was moving to LA, they basically said, "You guys can come too, and like we'll pay for it, and you guys will continue working for College Humor." Or you guys can stay in New York and you guys can continue working for College Humor. We'll find a way to keep on shooting. And Amir wanted to move, and I was like sort of indifferent, but I was like, I'll move if you live with me and I can get a dog. And he said yes. So we moved in together.
You guys are fucking adorable.
And I didn't get a dog yet, though.
Oh, are
Which
we
is
shopping?
great
Are we
because,
doing? Are we now?
I don't want a dog, so it's worked out really well for me.
Turns out neither do I.
Yeah. It's funny how that works out.
I love dogs, but every time I think about getting one, I get a lot of anxiety.
What? Because of
It's like
you
an
have to be
18-year
responsible for it.
responsibility. Yeah.
Like every once in a while, I'll just like drive up to Santa Barbara for no reason and see my brother, or like go to Vegas for a weekend. I'm like, oh, if I had a dog, I would need to really plan for that.
It's not. It's not a kid.
Do you have a dog?
But no, but because for the exact same reasons. I like to travel. I'm selfish. I want to wake up when I want to wake up, not when a little shit factory needs to go outside.
Yeah, that's the problem.
No, I'm good. I like my schedule.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But I mean, I love the idea of getting a dog. Maybe someday.
So tell me about this birthday party.
Of last week?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because you said until about 6:30 you were good. What time did you start celebrating?
Well, so Amir turned 33. Did you have a fun time? Did you have a nice
Happy birthday, by the
Yeah,
way.
it was good. Yeah, we had a good time.
How do you feel about 33?
I'm okay with it. It seems pretty inconsequentially
Right?
different than 32. I don't think I'll feel that different until like 40.
You don't
Maybe
think 35 is going to hit you?
35.
34 to 35 is also like whatever.
Mid-30s, though.
But
Mid-30s
34 is
different.
also mid-30s.
Is it?
Yeah.
Isn't it like, do you round up at that point?
I think
At 33,
34
do you
to
still feel
36.
young right now?
I feel like I'm starting to become an adult.
Ooh, how is that manifesting itself?
It's manifesting itself. I'm having I'm less happy.
Really?
Yeah. Like I'm
so sad.
Why?
I'm never like at 100% in terms of health. Like there's always like some like, oh, I got elbowed like 3 weeks ago and it still hurts.
Right.
Or like when I lay
Oh,
down.
I slept weird.
Yeah.
It's like, why you hurt yourself
Yeah.
while sleeping?
That's like,
Yeah.
why does my wrist hurt? Like,
Right.
I don't know. I'm just 33, I guess.
Oh,
That's-
that's so depressing. 33 is the prime of your life.
No, 27's the
No,
prime of your
that's
life.
not true. Men hit their peak in their early 30s.
Maybe physically, like appearance-wise, but I feel like I'm breaking down more than I'm building up.
I don't think, but I think that's on you.
That'd be fine if
you're playing basketball
emotionally
too hard.
you were excelling, but what's going on with the happiness thing?
Oh, I'm just, you get more used to life. Like when you're 24, you're like, all right, this is so exciting. We're out of college. I can do whatever I want. And then it's like year 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of that. You're just like, you can't get excited about the same thing.
This is making me
over and
so
over.
sad.
Yeah, I don't, because can't you find new ways to engage and get
Yeah.
that serotonin
And we
release
are-
and
yeah.
take more ecstasy?
I don't know. Maybe it's like maybe
Just
I need
do
a
ecstasy.
mood.
That's it. Have you done ecstasy?
I've done ecstasy.
How many
before.
times?
4.
That's
4.
the problem. You got to get double digits.
I did it on his birthday.
Let's go. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna get to that.
Yeah, it feels great. It feels like I'm when I'm on mood enhancers, I'm like, oh, now I'm feeling higher highs and lower lows. But like on a day-to-day basis, I don't really feel super excited
Your
or super
baseline
pissed.
is just you're hanging out.
I'm sort of chill.
Yeah.
And then
The gray.
sometimes during sports and like things like that, I'll get like pretty pumped. Or like
While
I'll get
watching
hyped.
or
Happy is
playing?
during like Lakers games.
Yeah, well, like
Oh,
when
yeah?
we're winning, I'm like pumping my fist.
Oh,
and
we're.
never in life
He's a
I'm
weir?
like, yeah.
Are you a weir? Like when we're winning? Are you a weir?
Oh,
with
you're-
sports?
Oh yeah. No, oh, me? Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
I'm
a
the odd
weir.
man out of this table. I never understood that.
You're not a sports fan.
No, I mean I like sports. I like MMA in particular, but I've never been a wee. Like
Yeah.
I had nothing to do
Well,
with
it's harder
that.
with a sport like MMA or like if you're watching tennis and Federer's winning, you're like, we're a team, we're doubles. But like
Me
when
and
I
our
was,
fan.
But why
when
is
the
it
Yankee-
just
when the-
because there's 10 people
Because
out there
when the
that
Yankees,
suddenly it's a
when,
wee?
like, for me, when the Yankees were winning
Because
World
they
Series
represent
and
a
stuff, like-
city.
Yeah, they represent a city. And
Federer
also,
doesn't
I was
represent
Tito
city.
Ortiz was a Huntington Beach bad boy. I still didn't cheer for him when he beat his wife. I wasn't like,
That's good.
we did it.
That's good.
We assaulted her.
well, when they do bad stuff, it's never we.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not. Oh, okay. So you guys
Then it's
are
like Alfonso Soriano blew the game or something.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
us.
he was on.
For me and Jeter.
Yeah.
So all right. So you're happy during sports.
Happy during sports, sad during sports, but then like when things are happening in my life, I don't get super excited or super bummed like I am when I'm watching sports.
Sorry to hear that, buddy.
The highs and lows.
The highs and lows.
Did you need Jesus in your life?
Maybe I need Jesus.
Jesus was 33 when he was crucified.
Amen.
Oh yeah, this is my Jesus year.
Yeah.
Or wasn't he 34?
I thought it was 33. I'm not religious. I don't know.
Do you know the answer? Does anybody? 34,
We can Google it.
I think it's
Jesus
33.
year?
I think it's so sad that he died because he was cut down in the prime of his life.
That's why it was sad.
So this birthday.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
birthday. It's
Happy 33rd, by the way. It's a great year. You're gonna love it. You're gonna be great. You're
I
gonna, you're gonna
really-
find this is your peak. Do the creatine thing.
I
Get
treated
on it. Get some
I
weight.
treated
Get some
Amir's
hemp protein.
birthday
Get big.
like
Get
I
swole,
treated
bro.
Amir's birthday like it was my birthday. We like threw a party and I was so excited. It was better than my birthday because I didn't have any of the responsibility of like being gracious about gifts or like
Or
you
having
know,
to stay sober.
Yeah, so I just like invited everybody. I planned a party. I threw a party at our house, and I got trashed, and it was really nice. I was so drunk that I blacked out. My toilet overflowed. I went to bed. I did the responsible thing. I put myself to sleep at like 1 a.m. I was like, I'm done. I'm like,
Okay.
can't talk to anybody. I'm in bed. I don't know.
You don't remember doing that though?
I remember like saying goodbye to somebody. Like, I'm going to bed. This is good night. I'm done. And
And on a high note.
yeah. And the next thing I remember, like shooting awake at 2:40 and being like, "More people here!" And I go downstairs and I
you
took
were asleep
ecstasy.
for half an hour?
Yeah,
You were asleep for an hour and a half?
I think I was out for at least an hour.
Wow.
I straight up went to bed. I did the right thing.
You had
I
a
came-
Jaeger nap. You had
yeah.
your 30-minute like
And
booze
then
snooze. The sugar woke you up, and now you're back.
So the weird thing is that I blacked out from probably like 10 to 1 a.m. and then from 3 a.m. on, I remember for the next 3.5 hours of just like rolling and dancing in the living room. And then I woke up and I threw up and I don't know. It was a rough weekend.
Happy
But
birthday!
Yeah.
this is 33.
You're not even 33.
Yeah. How old are you now? You're 30?
I turned 30 in August.
Oh, you're a young buck. He's the
It's
cub.
funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice to hang out with.
cub.
Like, no, I
3
mean,
years senior, and I feel ancient in comparison.
well, hanging out with people like Amir like lets me feel younger because I'm 2 years younger than everybody I'm hanging out with, or 3 years younger, 2.5.
Did you celebrate nearly as hard?
I got drunk, but I wasn't like doing drugs and stuff. And then like at 2, I instantly felt hungover. Like I sat down. I was like, oh, I don't feel very well at all. So then I just ended up passing out.
33, buddy.
33. That's what it
33.
is. I can't even I don't even have like an all night drunk festival because I'm already like feeling the ill effects of it at the end of the night. I'm not even enjoying the full night anymore.
I
It's
get,
starting
like-
to creep closer and closer to my high of drunkenness.
I get the guilt and the sadness that comes with like the I'm not buzzed enough to really enjoy this alcohol, but
Right.
now it feels like empty calories and it's going to be a headache tomorrow. And I dwell on that and I can't power through it anymore.
Right.
I can't do it.
Yeah, that's why I just usually concentrate it to one night a week where it's like I don't give a fuck at all. So like Sunday through Friday, I don't drink nothing. Like not even a beer with dinner or whatever. Then on Saturday, I just like caution of the wind. It's like so much whiskey.
It's altered beast. You
Which
just
leads to
completely
your-
transform.
Rise from your grave, which leads to your Sunday of like just like lethargic vomiting,
Yeah.
eating bad food.
Yep.
Are you actually vomiting almost every Sunday now? Is it to that level?
No, not every Sunday, but
Okay.
for the last 2 Sundays I did. But before that, it had been a while since I threw up. Like when you're so hungover, you're throwing up in the afternoon on Sunday. Like you gotta change.
You might have burned too bright.
Yeah, I did.
And can you still enjoy Saturday if you're drinking 30 to 40% less? Like, won't you enjoy it more if you don't black out? If you don't end up?
Yeah,
super
I hate
hungover?
blacking out. I just do it all the time by accident. I don't like if I could.
Not many alcoholics make that choice.
If I could write.
This one will make me forget.
If I could write the script of the perfect night, it would not include me taking like whiskey shots at 4 a.m.
Cut to black. And that's
yeah.
not a scene direction. That's me.
Yeah, that's just my
I'm
brain.
out.
And I never get so drunk where I stop making rational decisions. Like when I start feeling drunk, I'm like, all right, I'm going to cut myself off because I'm not going to feel very good. And I already feel like less drunk right now.
Well,
I'm
that's
never just
good,
like,
then.
yeah, let's fucking do whatever. I never get to that like stumbly, completely blackout.
Happy drunks though, both of you.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
happy, yeah.
Pretty happy.
I get like more like dancey.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
wrong with
happy.
that.
Yeah, that's happy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
happy. Unless you're at like
He's
an Applebee's
angry
or
and
something.
dancing.
Yeah.
It's like a dance competition when he's drunk.
Oh.
He's taking it very serious.
You're swinging away. You're trying to save
Angry.
the rec center.
Yeah.
You got every move just aggressively popping and locking. I like that. I respect that.
Yeah.
Alex, I feel like I've taken up a lot of their time. Do you guys have like 5 more minutes for questions from chat?
Oh,
Can we
yeah,
do
yeah,
that?
let's
Is that
do
cool?
it.
All right, guys, if you're watching live on Twitch, feel free to fire a question away. Alex will be aggregating them, and then we will get to them. So they will do that. And in the meantime, I will ask what is coming up. Then you did the True TV thing.
Yes.
Were you guys happy with it?
Yeah.
Definitely. Shooting
Yeah?
it was one of the best experiences of our lives.
Yeah. Highlight of my life, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Shooting everything was so perfect except for their
Final
answer.
result.
The big nope at the end?
Yeah.
That's why it felt like such a letdown, because it's like 80 people working together to make this amazing thing. It's all been for this. Here you go. Watch it. What do you think?
The end of
No!
it's like the end of the
What?
shoot. You're just like hugging the second AD.
We
You're like,
did it! High five!
We get everybody here jobs. All 45 of you guys. Like we became like really good friends with the crew. All
That's
of our
your first
producers
mistake.
were
You
great.
can't do that.
Yeah, and because I mean,
guys are talent.
You just fall in love with all
Don't talk
these.
You don't do that.
Like all these great people who are giving their all. Like
Right.
jobs you didn't even know existed. Like how important they were. And like I don't know. It's a very fun experience.
Who produced it for you guys?
College Humor, Big Breakfast, their production
Oh,
company,
yeah.
and then
they
also
do Adam's show, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Great production company. Really
Great
smart
production.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Ed Helms and Mike Falbo, their producing team, and they have a company called Pacific Electric.
Yeah.
And then these two showrunners from who had like done a lot of stuff with TBS, Nate Rieger and Mike Lisby.
Okay.
Bunch of great guys.
Great pedigree. Good team.
Yep.
And then
We had the name.
You have the success of Adam
Yep.
doing well on their network to
Uh-huh.
go along with what you guys
That's
are doing.
correct.
And they're dipping into scripted finally.
Yeah.
Right.
What was the note?
I think they are not doing scripted stuff as much as we
Right. Because even though
expected them to.
Adam's show is fully scripted,
They still treat it like the infotainment
right. They
kind of
bill
thing.
it as a
Quasi-reality.
reality.
But they're launching
And they have a reality budget.
those
Like,
who
this
can't is their
scripted-
fully scripted comedy
That
series.
is correct.
So I thought maybe this would be what they would pair with.
Yeah. It seems
So did
like
Maybe you guys thought that too.
Yeah.
I don't know. So maybe I'm probably preaching to the choir here.
No,
but
it seems like maybe they wanted to dip their toe even a little shallower than we thought. Like we thought we would be like, part of a slate of their first scripted shows, but it seems like they only want to they want their toenails to get wet.
right.
They weren't ready.
Interesting. So do you have reversion rights? Like, can you guys go take it out? Are you shopping it around? Are you going to do something else?
I think we're allowed to shop it around, and our agents might be doing that. But like also in our minds, a version of the Jake and Amir show has been. I think we originally sold it to TBS like 4 or 5 years ago. So hearing this no, we aren't like, all right, there's still a chance. Hearing this no, we're like, okay, we're done. Let's think about the next thing.
Really?
Yeah. It's just had so many second lives that it really feels like.
You've brought it around to the IFCs, the Comedy Centrals, the Digitals, the Hulus, the Netflix, the Crackles.
The
You've done the
MTVs that-
whole tour.
Yeah.
I think we have, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's kill it.
Yeah.
Right. It's sort of, yeah, like is Grandpa's still plugged in, right?
we can get Nilla on board.
Yeah,
After this.
Honestly,
a
if
Nilla
Nilla
exclusive.
Wafer- if they're doing
Cover you
are
in
they
wafers
doing
and singles.
Are they
They're
doing
doing
original
original
content?
content. Yeah,
They have
Nilla's doing original
Nilla
content.
has a new Nabisco has an SVOD network
Yeah.
launching very
Yeah.
soon.
That's
$4.99
insane.
a month.
It's
That's
actually-
all the Nabisco programming
Awesome.
you
don't
could ever want.
You eat it. So, for example, this is an episode.
yeah. It's so
It's
good.
all a Keebler elf.
Good.
Yeah. And it's mobile ready. I mean, you can take that on the go, any screen, you're set.
Oh god.
Questions?
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
Are you? It's your show now.
No, yeah. Any questions, Alex? I guess
yeah.
Amir's done with us here.
Wow.
So
I think we're ready.
yeah, no, he's ready.
Talk to the
So,
people.
Oh, these are cool.
Thanks.
These are really cool.
Thanks, Jake.
I like this a lot.
Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. But you know what? We should take questions.
Oh, do.
Yeah, Mario.
Yeah.
Mario, cool. You like video games too? I guess there's a
love that.
question.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Yeah, it's great, right? Classic. Any other questions, Alex?
Is now a good time to plug my Snapchat?
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
That's the first question, actually.
Yep.
What is
Dan Dote wants
What
to
is it?
know, what is your Snapchat?
Is that
Jake?
true?
Yep.
Snapchat?
That's not
It just
true.
came
really?
right up. It was on the screen.
All right, guys, follow me on Snapchat.
Here,
Jake Demand. Can I get Jake
close-up.
Demand 85. Jake Demand. Can we put a little?
Oh, it'll be right
image
there. Yeah,
here?
we'll post it right
All
here.
right, yeah.
There it is. Snapchat Ghost. Guys, just QR code scan this. Just
Yeah.
put your Snapchat app there.
Oh, yeah,
and that'll
people
be
can
good.
do that.
can
You
they?
can scan the
You can
logo.
scan the ghost.
Yeah,
All right.
scan the ghost.
Well, let's. I'll pull it up. But can they really do that? If that works,
You can
that'd
really
be
scam the
amazing.
ghost. Alex, fire away.
Do you guys have any long-term goals for the If I Were You podcast?
Yeah.
Great podcast, by the way. We didn't get to that because
Thank you.
We wanted to get to questions.
Yeah, we do have a podcast. It's called If I Were You. It's an advice podcast. But in
Video
addition,
and audio.
we do some video, but it's mostly audio.
Yeah.
And it's me and Jake all the time, and sometimes we have guests like Thomas Middleditch, Ben Schwartz, Allison Williams, Streeter, who's been on the show a bunch. Sarah.
Great pitch. I'm loving what you're doing right now.
So if you
Comes
want,
out on Mondays.
Comes out every Monday. It's ifiwereyoushow.com. You can follow us on this, that, and the other. But in addition to our podcast, we actually started a podcast network, which is turning our show into one of many, a channel of sorts of comedy and other entertainment podcasts that revolves around not only me and Jake's show, but our friends and family. So Streeter has his own show on there. John Gabris has a show. Jake's mom has a show.
Easy does it, dude.
And that network
She does, but still.
That network
Relax.
is called Headgum. Headgum.
Headgum.com?
Headgum.com.
Yeah,
Go
if you
there and
take,
get
there's one
everything?
takeaway, headgum.com, because that one has our podcast on there too.
Yeah,
so we
as
don't
well.
even
Why
have
don't
to
you
say
just
anything.
Why don't
Yeah.
you just
And
headgum.com?
there's
You
a
really have
podcast
to
for everybody.
concentrate this. That headgum.com.
Headgum.com.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there it is. You can see. So that's
Look, there's the headgum.
that's an episode of Streeter's podcast called Talk of Shame.
Look at you guys. Look at you guys.
That's us. That's our
adorable.
podcast.
Very cool.
Adorbs.
Very cute.
There should be something for everybody. There's a podcast about literature, TV shows, comedians embarrassing themselves. Me and Jake have a show. Jake's mom's show is just about her reading her stories that she writes.
Yeah. She's a writer.
She does shorts or
Yeah, short stories.
Really?
Yeah.
Like in what genre?
All different genres.
Yeah.
Mostly
Yeah.
pornographic fanfic, but some of the stuff is like teenage coming of age.
She does a lot of
kind
erotic
stuff.
Jake and Amir fan fiction.
Like
love
erotica,
it.
like
Yeah.
a lot of
Love it.
lemon parties. Like I think the last 8 episodes were about me and Jake blowing each other. But then there was one that was just like sort of a, like I
But
said
what's
before,
the
a
lemon
coming of
aspect?
age.
Do you guys have just silver pubes? Like, how do you get the lemon party aspect? What's going on?
I
down
thought
there?
lemon party was just when 3 old guys blow each other.
That's exactly what it is.
Well, he's 33
but
now.
he's 30. So
And one of the
that
guys-
doesn't
Does it
count.
count?
One of the
Yeah,
guys'
no, you're
wrists hurt.
predatory.
Yeah, when I lay down, I still feel like a bruise in my kidney area from like a hit I got in like September.
For doing what?
I don't know. Also, my thumb feels jammed. Like when I try to crack my thumb knuckle, it feels jammed, and it's been like that since October, and I don't know why.
You could. There's people that specialize in all of these
thumb.
areas.
It
that
doesn't
you could
bother
see.
me enough
and as
that
an
I have to go
adult,
to a
you can do
doctor.
it. Yeah, but what if it's a sign of something else?
It could be. You're right.
Tumor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have AIDS. Alex, anything else?
Where do you guys see yourself in the future? Like 40 years in the future?
40 years. Well,
Ooh, yeah, 40
70.
years.
So I'm 73. Jake's 70.
Yeah.
So you're
just-
still young.
We're
I'm
just
doing way
blowing
too
each
many
other.
drugs.
That's the actual lemon party at that point.
Rolling on MDMA, sucking each other off.
Well, who do you hope
Did
dies
your mom
first?
write this? What is it? This
do I
is
hope
very
dies
specific.
first?
Yeah. Do you want to go to my funeral, or would you rather me go to
Oh,
yours?
that is a great question.
I'd rather go to your funeral. I think I would handle it with such poise and grace that people would really, really respond
I bet
to it.
if I was at Jake's funeral, I would do that thing where, like, you know, when I give a speech and it's like risque and everyone's like, "Wow," and it's like, you know what, Amir can do it. Jake would have respected
That's
him, like
cool.
turning this into a roast.
I could picture you like on your phone at my funeral. Though.
Yeah, like playing
and I feel
Swing,
like that would be
or
the story.
snapping it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I can snap the fucking funeral. Follow me on Snapchat, guys. It's Amir Bloom. I can't stress
Just you
that
with the
enough.
pixelated face.
Yeah.
Are you guys into
Throwing
VR?
up a rainbow?
We chatted briefly. You guys are super into like VR stuff, right? 360 video. You guys are fucking around
I'm
with
not
that.
into
like,
it enough. I'm like very excited for it. I want to get into VR porn. That's gonna
Like
be my
just to
thing.
use it or to shoot it.
I
want to.
use it, shoot it, produce it, star in
everything.
it.
You want to have everything to do with it.
I want to open a studio. Like if you're looking for office space, we could get a third warehouse that's just VR porn.
We'll throw down tarps and tracking balls, and we will make.
Oh my god! Just cover my dick in tracking balls.
We are VR. We are VR. Thanks so much for having us on the show.
Yeah, it was really great. Anything else you guys want to plug?
I just want to go out virtually blowing a mirror.
Yeah, no, that was it.
So,
That's
yeah,
the
we could
GIF
do
will
that.
be online in a second. Alex, was there a particularly poignant question? Because if not, we're letting him go.
That's it.
Nilla
Great,
wafers.
done.
Nilla
Awesome,
wafers,
guys.
everybody.
It's done. Thank you guys for sitting down. Again,
you for having
if there's
us.
one takeaway, it is
Headgum.com, Squatty Potty,
Headgum.com, and the Squatty
vanilla
Potty.
wafers in the villa.
Oh, you're hurting me. Okay.
Sorry?
So that's
Guys?
Oh, a little bit. That was
too much.
a little bit too
Okay.
much.
It's just enough.
Yep. That's
Had to know.
That's
I didn't know
okay.
where the line was before I could cross
Now
it.
we know.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'll let you guys get
Absolutely.
back to your days.
Thank you so much.
Going to the gym.
Oh yeah.
Little afternooner.
Yeah. After
Hit.
dinner.
Oh,
Cheers.
all right.
Mario, huh? Kisses, hugs, and belly rubs. Good night, everyone.
Bye bye.